Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School as we are getting ready for boys varsity basketball action on this Friday night with the Tinora Rams making the trip over to take on the homestanding Aces in the first home game that Hicksville's played here at the Red Zone in about 20 days, since January 2nd. Glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television. I'm Bill Murphy alongside Jim Seiler, who will be calling the play-by-play. Our cameraman, Chris Warner, had to leave us after the JV game, so I'm going to be operating the camera as well as doing color commentary, so I guess I'll have to make Jim be the guy that takes all those stats and everything, all that good stuff. We're getting ready for the introductions, the national anthem, and so forth, so in a moment here, we're going to be turning you over to the floor announcer. After that, Jim and I will be back, and we'll get our play-by-play coverage underway. For varsity basketball action tonight here at the Red Zone, again, it'll be Hicksville taking on Tinora.
Welcome to Hicksville High School for an exciting evening of high school GMC basketball. Tonight, the visiting Tinora Rams, coached by Paul Wayne, will take on our own Hicksville Aces, coached by Tony Tier. The Board of Education, Superintendent, and Athletic Council of Hicksville High School extend to each of you a cordial welcome to tonight's basketball game. Both Hicksville High School and Tinora High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the high standards of conduct and sportsmanship required during athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedoms like no other. In order to honor America, and in respect for who have served and who are currently serving and defend our freedoms, please stand as the Hicksville High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Zach Kohlmeyer, performs our national anthem. Your officials for tonight's contest are Mr. Mark Stickshoy, Mr. Gary Horstman, and Mr. Travis Hunter. Gentlemen, welcome to Hicksville. And now for your starting lineups. First with the visiting Tinora Rams. 5'10" senior, number 1, Marcus Cruz. 5'10" senior, number 2, Max Cruz. 5'10" junior, number 5, Nolan Schaefer. 5'8" junior, number 11, Lance Sprinkle. And 6' junior, number 42, Kason Wolfer. And now, the starting lineup for your Hicksville Aces. A 5'11" junior, number 2, Josh Myers. A 5'8" sophomore, number 3, Brody Foster. 6-inch junior, number 5, Jackson Bergman. A 6'3" senior, number 12, Mason Slattery. 6'2" junior, number 22,
So after all the festivities,
The pomp and circumstances.
yes, the lights come back on. We are getting ready to go here tonight. The old Aces come into this ball game. They're 5-6 overall, and they in the league they are 1-2, and non-league naturally then it would be 4-4. So the way it stands, and we are ready to go. Bergman will be going up against Nolan Schaefer. Bergman tips, and it's picked off by Kason Wolfram.
We are underway.
Marcus Grube gives it up to Wolfram. Marcus Grube and Max Grube, the two guards, number 1 and number 2. Max did a spin into the Kason Wolfram, and
Oh, my.
Grube misses the layup. Turnbull with the 3 from outside.
There we go.
And it's good.
Who was the Crescent News Player of the Week?
Yes. Crescent News Player of the Week scored 3 points right there.
He shares it with Molly Crawl from the
Yes.
Lady Aces.
It's really quite different when both the boys and the girls Player of the Week are from the same school. From the corner, it's Schaefer, is in and out, no good, and the rebound goes to Bergman.
Aces leading 3-0.
Coach Paul Wayne wanting to.
Oh! Turnbull's feeling it. Oh, yeah.
So did Paul Wayne. He about went down when that one went in.
Yeah, I think they felt different things, but yeah, they
Yes.
were both feeling it.
Was not elation in his case.
6-0 Aces. 6:05 to go.
Wrinkle starting this game is a unique because he played in the JV game. So, Kason Wolfram, Schaefer, over to Marcus Grube in the corner.
Oh,
That's Wrinkle.
Tinora, 3-pointer, number 11, Lance for Ringo.
so
6-3.
yeah, every basket scored so far in this game has been from beyond the 3-point arc.
Yep. Slattery gets it out. Myers. 3 from Brody Balser, and it's off the rim. Rebounded. Coming off to Marcus Grube. There's the Schaefer. Max Grube has it. Gives to Marcus. Wrinkle. Looking, running inside. Schaefer. Shot from outside. Rebound, Wrinkle.
Up and good. Count it.
Yes, it did. Bucket's good, and the foul is going to be on Josh Myers. Aces first.
Hicksville foul, number 2, Josh Myers, his first.
Marcus Grube at the line, and he gets the free throw to fall. So the 6-0 has now turned into 6-6. Slattery with it out front. Balser Over to Myers, inside goes to Bergman. Ball is on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball.
And it should go to the Aces on the possession arrow.
It does. It does. Pass is out. Turnbull off the rim, short. He was kind of falling away from that shot, so didn't make it there. Marcus Grube with it. Over to Schaefer. To Wolfram. Going around. Max Grube dribbling with it. Goes on Balser. Out front, Schaefer. Marcus Grube. Max Grube with it. Ball going up on top. Case and Wolfram. To Wrinkle, pass down low to Schaefer. Back out to Wrinkle, and it's way off. Bergman with the rebound, and Myers bringing it up the floor. Tyler Wimpkin coming off, or not Tyler Wimpkin, Jacob Bailey coming off the Tinora bench. Bucket by Turnbull.
Up and good. 8-6 now, Aces. 3:25 to go in our opening quarter.
Schaefer on the point. Ball is picked up by Bergman, and Turnbull is up and good. Turnbull with 10 points already.
10-6. Hicksville.
Wayne Paul Wayne, coach for the Rams, is calling a timeout. 30 seconds. So 10-6 is the score. The Aces in the lead.
It's Turnbull 10 and the Rams 6.
Right.
As Langdon has accounted for all the scoring here tonight. Just one foul committed so far in the game, that by Josh Myers for the Aces. Possession arrow favoring the Rams right now after that last jump ball. And we'll get ready to get back in action here shortly with the Aces up by 4. Aces looking to even up their GMC record with a win here tonight, hopefully.
Now Schaefer will inbound for the Rams. Aces putting a little pressure on. Just a little. Marcus Grube with the ball. To brother Max. To Schaefer. To Marcus. Eric Harris in the game for Torrance.
Yeah, and that's good for 3.
Marcus Grube with a 3-pointer.
That makes it a 10-9 game.
Eric Harris, number 12, is in the game for the Rams. And Turnbull gets another 2. Schaefer with the ball. Gives to Bailey. They get out front. Harris. Another 3 shot by Marcus Grube, and a rebound to Turnbull. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on Bergman.
Bergman, yep. That'll be team foul number 2 on the Aces, and personal foul number 1 on Jackson.
Marcus Grube with the ball out front. Rams running their pattern. Bailey with the ball to Schaefer. Marcus Grube. Schaefer gets it. Ball is knocked away by Bergman and picked up by Slattery. Gives it to Turnbull. And points by Bergman.
That makes it a 14-9 game. Aces lead increases to 5. Minute 5 to go in our opening quarter.
The Rams with the ball. Harris to Marcus Group. Max, he drives the baseline, kicks it back, trying to, and it's stolen by Brody Balser.
40 seconds to go.
And Coach Tier is asking for one shot. So they should pull up and try to control it. Myers behind the back. Brings it back up, gives it to Turnbull. Turnbull pulling out front. 16 seconds. Myers looks at the clock, gives to Slattery to Bergman to Turnbull. Turnbull over to Myers to Bergman from the corner. It's no good.
Yeah.
And at the end of the first quarter of play, it's Aces 14 and Tinora 9.
Oh, we've reached our first break of the night, and we'll take some time right now. Say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you're looking for one that is brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, you can stop by and check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, or you can check out the complete dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, at Jim Schmidt, they always do their best to find you exactly the vehicle that you are looking for. It's all about service before, during, and after the sale. At the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
So this game looks like it's going to turn into what everybody was expecting. Marquee matchup. Bingos from the outside and guys trying to get it down through the middle. So we have Marcus Grube with the ball, gives it up to Harris, over to Schaefer. Schaefer to Marcus. That's Slattery on him. Oh,
Nice move and a good shot.
15-footer by Harris.
That'll make it 14-11. Aces lead is cut to 3.
Balser, Slattery, back to Balser. Into Turnbull. Turnbull, jumper, up, good. It's just been like automatic for him now.
Yep.
He's got 14 points. Harris, to Schaefer, to Grube. Harris has the ball stolen by
nice.
Bergman, flips it behind his back, and Slattery comes up with it. Myers into the lane, out to Balser, to Turnbull, doubling up on him now. Slattery to Balser, in and out, no good, and rebound to Marcus Grube. Schaefer to Wolfram. Schaefer again. Ooh, underneath was wide open to Wolfram. But there by himself. Harris, bring the ball over to Schaefer, to Grube. Schaefer. They're just lulling you to sleep, and somebody's going to be wide open down underneath.
The Aces again leading by 5, so
Marcus Grube on Turnbull. Turnbull defending him. Pass inside. Blocked by Bergman. Turnbull pulls up. Jumper from outside. Short. And rebound to Marcus Grube. Down the floor to Max Grube. And he gets the bucket.
And he'll go to the line.
And Brody Balser will get the foul.
Team foul number 3, as he just said, for the Aces here in this first half. 5:08 to go.
Schaefer comes out of the game, and Jacob Bailey back in for the Rams. For Hicksville, it's Tyler Baird. Had a moment there.
Gets the 3-point play and makes it a 2-point basketball game. Aces lead cut to 2, 16-14.
Myers to Balser to Turnbull. Over to Myers in the corner. Brings it up to Baird. Baird to Turnbull. To Myers at the free throw line. Baird, Balser. Myers from outside, it's no good, and rebound to Marcus. Tinora handling the ball on the outside, looking for the guy to open up down low.
No!
It's a big time from outside.
And that'll give the Rams the lead.
Marcus Grube with a tray, and we're going to have a timeout.
That'll be the Aces' first timeout of this game. There'll be a quick 30-second timeout. Coach Tony Tier talking things over as the Aces' 5-point lead has now become a 1-point lead for the Rams, 17-16. Here in this varsity matchup. Again, we're in the second quarter. Possession arrow right now favoring the Aces. Hicksville's committed 3 team fouls. And so far, the Rams have played flawless basketball. They haven't been whistled once.
Okay, Balser inbounds to Myers. We're going to walk it up the floor. We got 4:15 remaining in the first half. Baird, Balser, Myers. Out to Baird, to Myers. That's to Balser, to Baird. Myers. Keeping it on the perimeter. Balser from out front.
Oh.
Bingo.
And they'll retake the lead with that shot, 19-17.
Max and Marcus Grube have Schaefer running a little bit of the ball clock off it. Schaefer, turn around jumper, good. Looked like he was giving up and going to pass it out, and just went in the air and put it down.
Ties it at 19.
Ball into Bergman. Ball kicked back out to Balser. Bingo.
Good. 22-19 now, Aces.
Poor old Paul Wayne, he's beside himself. How do you stop a three-point shot? And Schaefer with it. Gives it up. Yelling at Wrinkle to get back where he belongs in the corner. Schaefer with it. Gives it up to Max Grube. Schaefer looking. Back to Max. Wrinkle up off the glass, no good. And it's knocked out of bounds by Schaefer.
Substitution number 42.
Kason Wolfram into the game for Bailey. Wayno really working the officials. Balser with it. Bounce pass in the corner to Turnbull. Turnbull wants to go up with it. Drives inside, kicks it all the way back out and top. Baird to Slattery at the free throw line. Gives it to Turnbull. Turnbull up off the glass, no good.
Put back.
Rebound by Slattery.
He'll draw the foul.
Yes, he will.
Stop the clock with 1:31 seconds left to go in our first half.
Wrinkle picks up the foul.
Line for the Aces will be number 12, Mason Slattery, shooting 2.
Ooh, short with it. Got to have free throws. Got to have free throws.
Substitution number 12,
Bergman comes in for Josh Myers. He got the second one to fall. 1 point for Mason.
23-19 Aces with 1:25 to go in the first half.
Schaefer looking inside in the corner to Kason Wolfram. Shot put up, no good. Pulled in by Baird. The long arm of Baird got it. Bergman with the ball. Baird outside. Is it Slattery to the line? Bergman coming around. Baird down low to Bergman. It's going to be short and missed everything. Schaefer jumper, 12 foot, no good. Bergman the rebound.
Half a minute to go here. Aces should hold for the last shot.
And they are going to hold it up. Baird walks it out on top.
Down to 10.
Now Turnbull with the ball. It's 7. Slattery shot, no good. He definitely wouldn't have been an intended shooter.
Nope.
Aces 23, Rams 19 at the half.
Well, we've reached the midway point of this varsity basketball game, and as Jim mentioned, it's the Aces leading the Rams by 4, 23-19 the score. It's halftime, and we are going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back, and we will have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. And, of course, we'll keep our live stream going during the halftime here. Maybe get you some good music from the upper deck, and about a couple minutes, minute and a half before we tip things off in the third quarter, I'll have Jim pass along the unofficial scoring from the first half for you this evening. And again, as we mentioned, Jim, because I know you've got the article right in front of you, a couple of Aces getting honored by the Defiance Crescent News with Player of the Week honors on Thursday.
Yes, for the ladies, Molly Crawl, she turned in one fantastic show. The 5'10 sophomore did whatever it took that night, and they defeated Holgate 44-32. She had a total of 24 points on the night and 22 rebounds, and scored 12 of those 24 points in the fourth quarter to help the Aces pull out the victory. for the boys player of the week, it was Landon Turnbull. And Landon Turnbull, at 6'2", a senior, put together a dominating effort in the Aces' 57-29 win over North Central. He recorded a triple-double with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. That is a season for some people.
Yes, indeed. We've got a ceremony going on here at halftime for Kennedy Phillips off of the volleyball team. She is being recognized for setting an all-time record with a single season for single season assists in a single season in volleyball, with over, I think it's like 660 some they were saying.
Wow.
1,000 assists for her career. So getting recognized by Coach Bosselman and her folks out there. So big night for Kennedy Phillips. We want to congratulate her. And again, congratulations to Molly Krall and to Landon Turnbull for having a pretty good week of basketball.
Yes, really.
Like as Jim said, there are some people that play 3 or 4 years in the varsity and never have a day like that. So again, congratulations to them. Again, we have the Upper Deck performing tonight. Always good to have them with some good music. And we should mention, too, that this game here tonight is going to be the last live stream for this week on Hicksville Community Television. We don't have anything scheduled for Saturday. We will have a couple of junior high basketballs that we'll live stream for you. I'll be down at the auxiliary gym for some junior high boys basketball action on Monday afternoon starting at 5 o'clock. And then, again, we've got a bit of a layoff. We won't be back here in the main gymnasium until Thursday of next week, where we will have, I believe we have a freshman basketball game at 4:45, and then we will have girls, JV, and varsity basketball action coming your way starting at about 6 o'clock in the evening. And as for the boys, again, they're not back here until February. So this is the last. We only had 2 boys basketball games in the entire month of January, just between the COVID situation and every now and then you just get kind of an oddball schedule anyway. But, yeah, between the two, not a lot of home action during the month of January. Really not a lot in December either.
Right.
So we haven't – it does – I'll have to sit down and compare, but it just doesn't seem to me like we've done as many basketball games so far this season as we have in seasons past. But be that as it may, we may not have done many, but the games we've done have all been pretty good. And again, this one tonight, one of the marquee matchups in Northwest Ohio, as Jim and I mentioned during the junior varsity game. A lot of media here tonight. We got like 4 or 5 media outlets covering this game. Earlier tonight, the JV game was a squeaker. The Rams just got by the Aces to win by 2 points, 30-28, the final score. So we'll see how it comes down the stretch here in this varsity contest.
Just a little bit out of this paper, the Crescent News picks out what they call the Grade 8 every week, and it's the best basketball records and games or teams in the Northwest Ohio district. And for the Grade 8, Columbus Grove is number 1 now. The Bulldogs are back at full strength, and they won over Kalida. Kalida was the number 2 in the state, and Columbus Grove beat them. Number 2 on the Grade 8 is Antwerp. Antwerp picked up their first loss, and they were surprised by the Wayne Trace Raiders. And so they are still, a formidable group. They just are, one of those games where you let down.
Every now and then you have one of those nights. Yep.
Yeah, and and those are not bad. it is not bad for a team with a really good record to lose a game because, you know, you got tournament coming,
Yep.
you got things to work on, and it gives you the motivation to put in some extra effort.
And January 29th is when the Aces will be playing the Archers, and that'll be at Antwerp this year.
Right.
So they'll have to walk into the Lions' Den.
Yes, and it is, man. They got, you know, that's some. The Landers kid he's probably first team All Ohio, I would think. He is definitely a heck of a force out there. Continuing on, the number 3 team in the area is Ottawa-Glandorf, and that is perpetual. That's year after year, they are that
It's a basketball school down there.
Yes, they are. The number 4 team is Wauseon. They're at 11-2, play in the Northwest Ohio League, and are having a good year. Kaleido was the number 2 team in the state behind Antwerp when both of them got beat. And now Kaleido has gotten their 3rd loss, so they've dropped down to number 6. Wayne Trace is 10-3, and they are 7 points from being 13-0.
Okay.
So that is something to look at. You know, a couple more buckets fell, and they would have been 13-0. Number 8 team is Archibald, and they are 10-3. And now they are starting to get things together because they had a couple kids out hurt early, and now they've won 8 in a row. So, and last year they were unbeaten the whole season. So the couple other teams that go in there that add on to that, 11-2 is Evergreen. Defiance is 7-6. Defiance having a rough season. A lot of shots that are not falling for them. Ayersville's 7-4. Lipsick is 10-1, and they play in the Blanchard Valley Conference, and they will be moving to the Northwest Conference next year to replace Paulding, who is coming to the GMC. 8-3 is Napoleon, and Pettisville is 9-2. Wow, that's a surprise. Swanton is 7-5. I didn't realize they were. I guess I've been watching too many girls games.
There we go.
On the girls' side, the grade 8 number 1 team is naturally, it's got to be Napoleon. They went unbeaten last year and got cheated out of probably a state title by the COVID. And they're 11-1. Number 2 is Bryan, and Bryan is good. I saw them play twice this year, and they are good. It continues on. OG is number 3. Fairview, very good women's basketball program, and they are at the number 4 position, and they are 11-3. So we'll get back to
See if we can work in some unofficial first half scoring here before we tip things off.
We'll try to do that. For the Aces, they have Brody Balser with 2 trays for 6. Jackson Bergman, a 2-pointer. Mason Slattery, 1 free throw. And the rest go to Turnbull. He's at 14 points. For Tinora, Marcus Grube has 2 trays and a 3-pointer, a bucket and a free throw for 9. Max Groove has a bucket and a free throw for 3. Nolan Schaefer, 2 points. Lance Wrinkle, a 3-pointer. Eric Harris has a 2-pointer for their total of 19. So the Aces have the ball. Turnbull gives it to Myers.
And we're underway in the second half. Glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television.
Brody Balser looks down low for Turnbull. Turnbull working on his man, pass across court, off the hands, inside. Bergman gets it now. Gives it back to Turnbull. Turnbull driving on Grube. Turnbull shot up, no good, and Max Grube gets the rebound. Wolfram with it. Holding on the outside. Max has it. Wolfram. Around. Schaefer out to Max. And
blocked out of bounds.
Wrinkle put up a shot from the corner, knocked out of bounds by Bergman, and it will be Tinora ball. Grube to inbound. Over to Wolfram. Wolfram moves on Turnbull, has to pull it back out. Grube over Wolfram, and he puts it to his first 2 points of the night.
Makes it 23-21 and cuts the Aces' lead to a couple.
Bergman to Turnbull. Myers. Bergman. And up and off the rim, and he was fouled. 42 is Wolfram.
It'll be
to shoot.
Team foul number 1 for the Rams. Bergman at the line.
And
there we go.
Second one is good. Need both of them, though.
24-21, still just a 3-point lead for Hicksville.
Schaefer gives it up to Grube. Over to Wrinkle. Schaefer on Bergman. Bergman blocks the shot. Pass inside goes to Marcus Grube, and he gets the lay-in. 10-11 points for Marcus.
Makes it a 1-point game once again, 24-23.
Slattery, Balser, Myers. Slattery gives it. Myers bounce past Bergman, up and good. That was a nice move, and Schaefer bit on it and left Bergman wide open. Schaefer, the Grube boys out front. And Wolfram or Wrinkle are going to open up down low. There it came. Grube, here comes Wolfram, knocks Meyer down. Wrinkle from outside hits a tray. His second.
And
for 6 points.
We're tied at 26 with 4:45 to go in the third quarter.
And off Brody Balser's hands, out of bounds. Wrinkle over to Marcus, to Wolfram, back to Marcus. Wolfram's down low, and Slattery's going to get a foul. Going to be shooting a pair. Slattery's first.
Team foul number 1, and the Rams at the line with a chance to retake the lead. And he does. 27-26 Tinora, and timeout from Coach Tony Tier.
Full timeout, Hicksville. That's your second.
It's going to be a full 1-minute timeout for the Aces.
There's been 6 personal fouls called tonight.
Like I said, there were hardly any in the junior varsity game either, so.
Yeah. They didn't want to wear out their whistle.
Well, I saw another tidbit of news for the Green Meadows Conference, stepping away from basketball, but it looks like Fairview is going to be having a new football coach.
Right,
Their coach who had really turned that program around and accomplished an awful lot the last couple of years, stepping back from his coaching duties. So,
yep, Mr. Rakes is stepping down. I would imagine the reason for that is because his kid will be a quarterback in college somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So, well, somebody's going to at least have the comfort of being able to step into some pretty good shoes, have a pretty good team to take over.
Oh, and they don't do anything but just reload every year.
It's a well-established program that.
Yep. They have.
Sometimes you get a bunch of kids that expect to be successful. They turn out to be successful then.
Yep. They have some talent.
And that's going to be a line violation, so he'll get to try it again. You say Bergman stepped off a little bit early. And he'll still miss.
Wolfram chased it down and threw it out of bounds.
It'll go to the Aces. They may have to get a disinfected ball since it rolled out into the hallway. They're going to let him play. Okay, I thought they were
not cleaning that one
What
up.
do I know?
Balser to Slattery. Turnbull. Myers. The pace of this game is really quick. And Slattery put up a runner. Gives him 3 on the night.
Puts the Aces back up on top by a single point, 28-27.
Grube holding it out front. Pass inside to Schaefer. It's off to Mark. Bergman grabs it, gives it to Myers. He's up the floor. Turnbull from the top of the key.
Boom!
Bingo. Been a while since he put one down. That's 17 for him.
Makes it 31-27. And could use Langdon lighting it up from outside a few times yet.
Oh, yes. Yep. Schaefer to Grube. Tried to make him bust inside of Bergman. Couldn't get there. Wrinkle in the corner to Grube. Shot is no good. Turnbull the rebound. And he's beating everybody down there. Myers for 3. Bingo.
Oh, my. And just like that, it's 34-27, and the Aces' lead is 7.
And now Paul Wayne wants a timeout.
I was expecting that to happen.
I was too.
Matter of fact, he took a little longer than I thought.
Well, he wanted to get the ball down.
Past half court,
Yeah, he did that before in the first half. He waited till the ball got to midcourt before he called that first timeout.
And this is going to be a full 1-minute timeout for the Rams, who had taken the lead, and they were going back and forth with a 1-point differential, and then a couple of three-pointers from the Aces put an end to that as Hicksville jumps out to a 7-point advantage, 34-27. Again, as Jim was mentioning, not a lot of fouls called in this game at all. I mean, there's only been one foul on each side of the ball here in the second half so far. Both teams have 3 timeouts remaining as we head down the stretch, and right now the possession arrow favoring the Rams. And again, Landon Turnbull having a pretty good night. Josh Myers doing pretty well from the three-point, but a lot of three-pointers in this game tonight on both sides.
Yes. I would mention a couple other teams here in the girls, grade 8. Number 6 is Paulding. They're 13-4. This is the first time Paulding has had a really nice team in many years.
And they're going to be joining the GMC next year.
Right.
So.
And another one is Napoleon. They're Montpelier, and they're 11-1.
Wow.
Liberty Center is 9-2. So, some good records for some teams. I think the Aces, the girls play Montpelier this coming week, too.
We'll have to check the schedule here. You get a chance.
Tinora with the ball in the corner to Wolfram. Wolfram gets it. Schaefer brings it up on top to Marcus. Harris with the ball. Schaefer.
Under 2 minutes to go here now in quarter number 3.
Wolfram from the corner. It's no good. Myers gets up and pulls it away from Harris. Brody Balser to
Myers.
Bergman, and Myers bangs another 3.
Now Josh Myers starting to feel it.
Yeah. Wayno, he just bends his knees and it's darned. Harris from the side, it's no good. Bergman the rebound.
37-27, the Aces are up by 10. They've got the ball, and Myers takes it across the mid-court stripe.
Slattery to Turnbull to Myers. In the lane, 15-footer, it's no good. He can shoot those threes. Schaefer. Turnbull takes it down inside. Nice job.
Oh, my.
Great block.
And that's a jump ball. The Rams will keep it, but what a great job of defense.
Yes, it was. Wolfram comes out of the game, and Bailey is back in for replace him. Bailey's the biggest guy on the Tinora team at 6'5". Schaefer out front with it. Bergman on him. And we have a travel. Max Grube traveled, shuffled his feet. So 37-27.
26.9 seconds. Aces with the ball and the opportunity to hold it again for the last shot here to close out quarter number 3.
Balser with it. So Myers. Eight seconds. Better be getting it. Brody short. No
That'll
good.
do it.
Bailey with the rebound. And at the end of 3/4 of the play, it's Aces 37 and Rams 27.
So we'll get ready to head into the last 8 minutes of action here tonight with the Aces on top at this point by 10 points. And we'll take some time here to say another big thank you to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, underwriting our basketball broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. Once again, for the 2020-2021 basketball season, Jim Schmidt lending us their support and making it possible for us to bring you coverage of Aces basketball from the junior high level all the way through to varsity action like we're seeing tonight. And also thanks to the Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and JimSchmidtAuto.com. We're also going to be able to follow the Aces on the tournament trail for as far as they go, as far as the OHSAA will let us go with our coverage. We might run into some difficulties if they make it to the regionals, but we'll worry about that when it happens. But we want to thank them so very much for their continued support, and we want to remind you that whenever you see Aces basketball action on Hicksville Community Television, whether it's live streaming on YouTube, live streaming on the Facebook page, or video on demand on YouTube, or on Mediacom Channel 12, they're the ones that make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, and online at JimSchmidtAuto.com.
Aces with the ball. Josh Myers passed to Bergman.
Oh
my God, talk about a push. Pass went from Turnbull to Slattery, and Slattery got shoved from behind. Foul goes to Harris.
Number 12, yep. His first and only team foul number 2 on the Rams.
Come on, Slats, got to sink them.
10 points may not be enough.
No, not the way the ball is falling tonight.
That one is no good
Rebound
either.
by Harris. Schaefer with the ball, coming up the floor. Turnbull on him. Corner, Harris got shut down again. Schaefer with it, up at the point. In the corner to Bailey. Out front. Rebound comes off. Slattery chased it down and got it. Josh Myers up the floor with it. Over to Turnbull. Slattery. Balser. Balser to Myers. Pass to Slattery. Out to Turnbull. You cannot start holding the ball. You got to do what got you here. Balser. That
boom.
got you here. 9 points on 3 trays for Brody Balser.
That makes it 40-27.
Marcus Grube to Schaefer. Balser, I think, just tweaked his ankle. He's a little bit gimpy out there. Max Grube to Schaefer. Schaefer working on Myers.
Nice feed.
Yes. They went to the ball. The defense went to the ball, and Schaefer or Bailey came from the corner. And
Balser really is starting to limp a little bit.
Bergman,
wave
no
it
good.
off.
Got a foul out away from there.
Yeah, foul away from the ball.
Number 5, Schaefer, his first. He saved 2 points.
Indeed he did, maybe 3.
Yeah. Slattery over to Balser. Slattery. Oh, Turnbull chases it down. Gives it to Bergman. Bergman to Slattery. Turnbull. Josh Myers to Brody. Over to Slats. Bergman. Spin. Gives it out to Balser. Across to Slattery.
Blocked.
Gets his shot blocked. And Schaefer comes up with it. Is it to Balser or to Grube? Max Grube inside. Another blind pass to Bailey, and he puts it in.
Bailey does his job, cleans up right under the bucket there, and
it's what you call a garbage player.
Back to a single-digit lead now, 40-31. Ace is still on top. Tinora whittling in a little bit to that lead.
Oh. Balser, nope, not that time.
Nope.
Bailey with the rebound. Max
3 on
Grube,
this end.
no good. Balser the rebound. Everybody on the Tinora bench went up with the hands. They were counting threes. Aces with the ball. Josh Meyer. Oh, and loses control of the ball.
Rams
across the floor.
Another chance for Tinora to cut into the lead.
Yep. There it is.
Yep. Now he'll go to the line.
Yep. Foul goes to Slattery.
Team foul number 2 on the Aces, and that'll be Mason's second personal. 4:05 to go, just about halfway through this fourth quarter. Aces up 40-31, but Tinora at the line. That's good. Makes it an 8-point game. You'll have one more.
And we're going to have an Aces timeout.
Yep. Coach Tiers saw his 13-point lead get cut down now to 8 and possibly 7 with this next free throw. So a full 1-minute timeout for the Aces, as they'll look to try to sort of stem the tide here. They don't want the Rams to get hot and put together a little bit of a run.
Yeah, it don't take much when you start throwing threes up.
Nope. I said right now it's just a 3-score game.
Yep, it's 3 possessions.
We'll have the upper deck again. Regale us with a little uptown funk, and we'll get ready to get back into action here shortly. Bill Murphy, Jim Seiler with you calling the action on Hicksville Community Television, and glad to have you with us for this varsity basketball game tonight. Hope you are enjoying the coverage. Had a really good junior varsity game to get the evening started, and this game hasn't been too much of a disappointment either.
Oh, no.
Been a fun contest to watch, and we got a lot of basketball still to play with 4:05 to go on the fourth quarter clock. Aces have 2 timeouts remaining, and the Rams have 3. And here we go with the second shot for Tinora from the free throw line.
Bailey's second one is up, rolls good.
That'll make it 40-33.
So it's down to 7 points. Josh Meyer quickly across the line. Gives it to Slattery. To Bergman. Turnbull tried to make a cut behind him, but was doubled. Myers to Balser. To Slattery. To Myers.
Aces will run the wheel a little bit here.
Just running a wheel, as you said. Turnbull holding it. Backs it out. They run the guards on the top and have Turnbull and Bergman cut down through the lane.
That'll be a whistle and a foul. So the Rams will pick up that one on the floor. That'll be team foul number 4 against Tinora. And the Aces took it down to under 3 minutes with that possession. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Aces. 2:55 left in regulation.
Marcus Grube picked up that foul. It was his first. Wayno wants more pressure. Turnbull tried to go by the man. Over to Bergman. Berglund to Slattery. And we're going to have a foul on a reach on Marcus Grube.
That'll be his second. And team foul number 5.
And we have a timeout called by the Rams head coach, Paul Wayne.
If they're going to start fouling to get them to the free throw line to start shooting and hopefully get the ball back, they might be talking about who they think they should try to foul.
Yes.
To send to the line.
Yes.
Because
I know who I would foul. He wears number 12.
Yep. Slattery's had a cold night from the free throw line.
Yep.
Like I said, because the fouling to get him to shoot free throws to get the ball back strategy doesn't work too well if they hit the free throws.
Well, in that, they've got 2 more fouls and we're shooting 1 and 1.
Yep.
And we're 4 down from them. Paul Wayne's a smart coach. He's been at it a long time. He's a Hall of Famer. He'll be there. He got over 400 wins, I believe.
Yep.
Had a big career.
We've been watching it. Yeah, so we've been watching him coach for a long time.
Yes.
All right, they'll break huddle. Aces will have the ball on the side, out of bounds.
So Bergman with it. Turnbull working on Max Group. You got to get rid of it. You got to get away from him. Ooh. And Max picks up a foul. His first.
That'll be team foul number 6, and it will send Turnbull to the line to shoot 2 with 1:59 to go in the game.
Time for points.
Boom.
That's the way.
41-33 now. One more coming.
Harris coming back in the game, in for a wrinkle. And
boom.
Turnbull second is
both.
good.
42-33, back to
putting Turnbull at 19. They had 14 at the half.
Yeah. So back to a 9-point lead for the Aces.
Over to Max. Bergman grabs the ball, gives it to Myers. Down the floor to Bodie. And we're going to have a foul on Wolfram.
And it's number 12 that gets the foul that sends him to the line to shoot 1 and 1. So Slattery will go to the line.
Oh, and Slats, relax. Sink him.
So now's the time to warm up. In and out, no good. Out of bounds.
Oh.
Aces ball. Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
I thought that, okay. I thought that was last touch by the Rams.
Yeah, there wasn't much doubt about that. Group took that, or Schaefer took it right off of Bergman. Yeah. Nice block. Oh, Slattery blocked that big time.
Myers gets it across the 10-second line.
And we're going to have a foul on Harris.
And again, Slattery will go to the line. Looks like he's going to be the
He's
targeted,
the designated free throw shooter.
Down to 1:15. There we go.
Much better.
10-point lead now, 43-33, and Slattery gets the bonus shot. Gets them both. There we go.
Much better.
11-point lead now for the Aces, 44-33 with 1:10 left in regulation.
Schaefer in the corner to Harris. Shot is short. Knocked out of bounds.
And again, they are going to give the ball to the Rams. All right.
Bergman with the interception, and the ball is knocked away from him by Max Group, and it's out of bounds to the Aces with 59 left on the clock. Turnbull to inbound to Bergman. To Balser. Turnbull with it up on top.
Aces will let a little air out here if they can get away with it.
Yep, they got an 11-point lead. Turnbull goes to the baseline, brings it out to Myers. Myers to Balser. 35 seconds left. Balser to Myers. This ball game is over.
Yep.
I don't think they even want to stop it now. Turnbull lays it
Up
in.
and in. 2 more for Landon to make it 46-33. Down by 13. The Rams can take a shot for pride here, and
21 points for Landon.
And that'll do it
That
with
is
6
the
seconds.
end of this game.
Yep, the Rams are going to just fall back. And Myers will get it across the 10-second line just in case. And your final score is going to be the Aces knocking off the Rams here in the varsity contest. 46-33, the final score. I'm running the camera right now, so I don't have the sheets in front of me, but I think that evens up the league record.
Yes, it
for
does.
the Aces at 2-2.
Yes,
and it puts them over 500 in the overall record as well. So they 6-4 now overall, or something like that. I don't have it in front of me.
I can tell you quick.
Yeah. Jim is
6-6.
6-6. All right. So they even up their overall record at 500 and their league record as well. Jim is working to compile the unofficial scoring for the game. We'll get ready to wrap things up here. Say a big thank you once again as we get ready to wrap things up to all of you for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoyed the coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. Again, we don't have anything that's going to be happening on Saturday. No games scheduled here at Hicksville for Saturday of the weekend. We'll have live stream coverage of junior high boys basketball action coming your way Monday afternoon next week. And we'll be back here at the Red Zone for girls basketball action next week on Thursday night. And Jim, let's run it down for us.
We'll run her down for you. For the Tinora Rams, 2 points each is Kason Wolfram, Eric Harris, Nolan Schaefer. 3 points go to Max Grube. 6 points each to Jacob Bailey and Lance Wrinkle. And leading them in scoring tonight is Marcus Grube with 12 for their total of 33. For Hicksville, it is number 5. Let's see. Jackson Bergman had 5 points. Mason Slattery had 5 points. 6 went to Josh Myers. 9 to Brody Balser with some clutch 3-pointers there. Opened things up for us. And leading the scores for Hicksville is Landon Turnbull with a total of 21 for our total of 46. So nice, exciting ball game.
Yes, indeed. And I was sitting there going, boy, this might be one of those ones that'll go down to whoever has the ball last, whether they make or miss a shot.
Yeah.
Or maybe even playing a couple of extra periods. But the Aces got hot when they needed to, hit a couple of key free throws when they really needed to, and able to, again, cruise to a 13-point win, 46-33. So with that, we're going to wrap up our coverage here tonight and close out the live stream. We hope that, again, you enjoyed everything. Again, a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Mr. Haught and Overmeyer, for giving us our space and giving us permission to live stream the action for you here on Hicksville Community Television. Thanks also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio, for underwriting our coverage. And thanks to you for joining us. Again, hope you enjoyed the action tonight. So with that, we're going to wrap it up until we talk to you next week here on Hicksville Community Television. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night and good sports.